Hello and welcome to my channel. It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you. I am humbled. Today I am jumping on the bandwagon of something that has seemingly gone viral, and that is the subject of charging your water. I want to do something a little different. I'm an energy medicine practitioner, and I want to talk to you about the science, the energetic changes that happen to your water and how that changes you, changes your emotional state, your physical state, and also it changes what you can attract into your life. So I'm also going to share at the end a couple of my favorite charged water recipes, so you can follow along a simple how-to and charge your own water and have all those amazing benefits. So charged water isn't new. We've been doing it for millennia. So all those people who think they've invented it, I'm sorry, you haven't. We've been using minerals and flowers and all sorts of plants in our water to change the compounds, to change the frequency, to raise the vibration. It's been used in religious and spiritual ceremonies through thousands and thousands of years. But it's recently come back into favor for several reasons. One is that we want to make our lives more exciting, and it sometimes can be a bit boring just turning on a tap and getting a glass of water. And actually turning on a tap and having a glass of water, as we all know, isn't necessarily the most healthy for you. All the chemicals have been used to clean the water, and indeed hormones. So much of the water, although it's filtered, water has been around, the same water. We're in a closed system. This is both magical and a bit disgusting at the same time. So if you think about it, this planet reuses the same water over and over again. It goes into the seas, the rivers, the stream, and of course it evaporates up before it again falls as rain. And it's the same water that gets reused and recycled over and over again. And I find that amazing. So when I drink water, I intentionally think about the ancestors, our forebears, the wise people who have used that water before me. And that brings me a great sense of connection to all living things that are existing today, now, and all living things that exist in the future, and all those in the past. So water is without time. It's being recycled and reused and gives us that powerful connection. So that's one wonderful thing about water that I choose to think about. And when you think about the power that brings, all that connection, all that love, that your thoughts can actually change the structure of your water. And that's why infusing or charging your water is so powerful. So Google Masaru Emoto, an amazing Japanese scientist who did all sorts of studies with water, where he showed that people holding water or groups of people surrounding large containers of water and emoting, so sharing love, sharing gratitude, sharing forgiveness, or sharing more negative emotions, that would have a very different impact on the structure of the water. So much so that when he froze that water and then looked through a microscope at the crystalline structure, water that had been showed love was in beautiful snowflake patterns, gorgeous, exquisite, stunning. And water that had been shown hatred or fear was like chaos, like blodges and splodges of chaotic nastiness, for want of a better word. So the way that we think about our water, blessing our water as we do in many religious ceremonies, can have a huge impact on the water that you drink. So why wouldn't you bring your loving intention to your water? So that's something I like to do. Before I drink my charged water, I will hold the water and literally say, in gratitude, thank you for this water that hydrates me, for this water that brings me love, that brings me balance and harmony and healing. So whatever you want to bring into your life, if you hold it, think of it, just spend a couple of minutes, maybe with your eyes shut, visualizing the things you want to see, sharing love, sharing gratitude. That is so powerful and will literally charge your water with a higher vibration when you think of it with love and with gratitude. So bless your water. it will have so much more power than just drinking it straight from the tap. But let's get back to charging our water. So everything in this universe is energy. And natural substances, Mother Nature, often carry a high vibration. So I've talked in many of my videos, go look at all of the Mother Nature series, the energy of Mother Nature. It's so powerful. And when you infuse your water with beautiful herbs and spices or flowers or plants, you bring the energy of those plants to your water. So using minerals is just another variation on that theme, and you can use 2 or 3 things together. You can use a plant and a mineral and some spices. So quite often people use a little bit of sea salt, a bit of Himalayan pink salt, because it has 80 incredible health-giving minerals. So a tiny pinch of pink Himalayan salt in your water gives your body so much health-giving abundance. But let's go on to crystals. So crystals are basically semi-precious stones, and quite often those semi-precious stones have beautiful healing vibrations. Many semi-precious crystals are protecting against negativity, bringing you healing, and bringing you all sorts of other benefits, and being mindful and conscious of those benefits. Again, where your energy flows, where your thought goes, you're bringing that vibration to whatever you're focusing on. So when you're blessing your water, you can also choose to be mindful about the crystals you've chosen. Now you can probably see here there is a black crystal. I'm sorry I didn't take it out of the water to show you this, but quite often I use these kilner jars that have the metal top. I have several going in my fridge. So this is an absolute favorite of mine. The crystal in here is Shungite. It's one of the most powerful, healing and amazing stones or crystals in our world. And in fact, I say in our world, but this particular crystal, Shungite, has it's alleged to have come, and I believe this to be true because it's all scientifically reviewed now. It's come in from a massive meteorite that landed in the steppes of Russia. So it's mined in a place called Karelia in Russia, and it comes from a meteorite. And because it's incredibly different to anything else on this planet, it actually has what's called fullerenes. And fullerenes are a different form, a crystalline form of carbon. We have loads of carbon on this planet. We are carbon-based units. Carbon is the basis of many living things, but Shungite has a crystalline form. So when you see it, it's kind of shiny and silvery. It's actually quite beautiful with kind of facets and almost kind of like dendritic tree, angular patterns in it. It's so beautiful to look at. And you can have Shungite in different forms. The kind of more shiny and kind of silvery, almost mercurial it looks, the higher the quality, the higher the number, the percentage of fullerenes, and the higher proportion of carbon. And it's that type which is called elite Shungite or noble Shungite, which is the best to buy and the best to charge up your water. It might cost you, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 pounds, but then you can reuse that Shungite for a year or 2 years, depending on the size of it. An important thing to know about charging your water with Shungite is you only need 28 grams of Shungite for a 16-ounce jar or jug of water. This is half of that. This is an 8-ounce jar, so I've got about a 10-gram piece of Shungite, and you need to charge it for 24 hours to benefit fully from the amazing things that Shungite will bring to you. So it's an incredible piece of stone, piece of crystal, and in reality and physicality, the stone itself can support or protect. It holds its integrity against aggressive energies, aggressive chemical, aggressive electromagnetic energies, and it can absorb all that negativity. So that's why Shungite is often used in those pyramids that you see, that you can have to absorb EMFs in your house, because it absorbs very aggressive energies. It absorbs chemicals, absorbs negative thoughts, it can absorb the atmosphere, the energy of negative people. So if you want to get rid or absorb any negative energy, if you're going somewhere negative, wear a Shungite locket around your neck, because it will really absorb the negativity and so protect you. So when you're putting it into your water, you're leaving it to charge for 24 hours and making sure you don't drink more than 8 ounces in a day, because minerals are all about balance. So make sure you don't overdrink this thinking more is better. More is not better as far as charging is concerned. So just have 1 8-ounce glass. One glass this size is all you need. And I find it powerful either first thing in the morning or when you go to bed, because it's detoxing, it's cleansing you at an energetic level. So it's giving your body that extra boost to reboot throughout the night. And there is also a benefit of Shungite that it takes away the negative thinking, as do several essential oils. I talked about one in a video yesterday, and that was the essential oil of bergamot. So if you use Shungite and bergamot, you can be assured of a good night's sleep, taking away negative thoughts, allowing your brain to calm down and to still, so that you get a really good night's sleep. But not only a good night's sleep, a detoxing night's sleep. So if you've been out on the tiles, had too much partying, have some Shungite water ready, and it will help detox and purify your blood as you sleep, so you're less likely to wake up with a hangover. So there you go, it's a world's first Shungite water, the awesome hangover cure. But that's one of my favorites. I wanted to share a second favorite, and this is not in water right now. So I have 3 beautiful stones, and sometimes when you use stones in harmony to complement each other, it's even more powerful. So I have 3 favorites, and they are rose quartz, beautiful pinky color. Don't know whether you can see that. Also red jasper, and the final one is kind of this yellow purpley color. This is a mookaite, or a mookaite, some people call it, but I call it mookaite. You can Google all these to find all of their fabulous qualities, but I find them a wonderful mixture. Rose quartz is a stone. I mean, the color says it all. It's good for your heart chakra, but it's about all of your relationships. So it's bringing more love into your energy field. So inviting more love and more connection with yourself, with your higher self, with your authentic self, and enabling you therefore to connect more easily with other people. So if you're looking for a relationship, or looking to strengthen relationships and build bonds, either for a partnership in marriage, a relationship of a sexual nature, or a partnership in business, or even a friendship, the rose quartz is about bringing more love into your life. And the more love you have in your life, well, the more connection, the more likely you are to find true friendship and true love. So this is a relationship stone for me, and one just to invite that amazing feeling of pure love and innocence. And then red jasper, this stone is a wonderful one in connection with the pink or rose quartz. So if rose quartz is about love and connection and relationships, this is about courage, about sexual potency and vibrancy, and also your own confidence, your self-esteem. So you can see how, if you want to work with your relationships, having self-confidence and courage, and also sexual confidence, sexual vibrancy, is fantastic for working together with that rose quartz. So for relationships, bonding, sexual intimacy, if those are things that you're afraid of, you want to have more of, or actually if you just want to build your own self-confidence, so self-confidence for a business partnership, those two stones are fantastic together. The final stone, this beautiful mookaite, is about raising your vibration. So all stones are going to be crystal stones, semi-precious stones will raise our vibration, but mookaite has a particularly high vibrational field, and it will lift your vibration. So as an energy worker, there is in quantum physics, doesn't have to be an energy worker, for all of us, there is a principle that says when we come into contact with things of a higher vibration than ourselves, we lift to that higher vibration. So always I am having around me high vibrational foods, breathing in the aroma of high vibrational essential oils, surrounding myself with high vibrational plants, drinking high vibrational tea, and of course having high vibrational charged water. The more you surround yourself with people and things of a higher vibration, you lift to that higher vibration, and you are what, the things around you, you become those things, and you attract more of those things into your life. So bringing your consciousness to this, if I go back to these stones, relationship, confidence, sexual potency, if you want those in your life and you're mindful of these things and you put them in your water and leave them to charge overnight, make sure they're clean. I charge my stones in sunshine or in moonlight. You can run them under some fresh running water and then charge them in the sunshine. Make sure they're clean before you put them in your water, but make sure you've got good water. So filtered water or mineral water, bottled water is much better than using it for the tap. Leave it for 24 hours. I leave mine in the fridge, or if you don't like too cold water, and I don't, just leave them out on a windowsill. Leave them out overnight in the moonlight, and you can have wonderfully charged water from the moon energy too. Mookaite. It's raising your vibration. It's anti-aging. So here you go. If you want to have youthfulness of spirit and youthfulness of body, the vibration of Mookaite is supporting you to achieve that. It also enhances your willpower and your self-motivation. So here in my hand with these energies, if you think about the energy you're putting into your water, love, purity, innocence, connection, relationships, self-confidence, willpower, higher vibration, youthfulness of spirit and body. What an amazing connection that is. Those three stones in harmony, rose quartz, Mookaite, and red jasper, one of my favorite collections of crystals to charge my water. So the same as with the shungite, I use filtered water. Put your stones in the kiln jar, leave them overnight, and you have the amazing vibration of what you've chosen. And if you want more of these exciting crystal recipes, do let me know. But this is a personal favorite. Better think of a name for it. But this is my supernatural way of charging your water. And when I have that water with those particular crystals, I actually bless the water, speaking out loud, the bridge from your unconscious mind to consciousness, speaking out loud as you hold the water. I'm so grateful for my loving connection with my higher self. I'm so grateful for connection and strength to build the relationships from love in my life. I'm so grateful for my willpower, my higher vibration, my motivation to get things done. I'm so glad for my sexual vitality, my courage, and my wisdom. Thank you. And then drink it down. And that's all you need to do. So know that energy shifts in your water with the minerals, with the consciousness of your mind, and with blessing it. So please try that and tell me what your favorite crystals are to charge your drink, or indeed other ways of charging your drink. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for listening. Show this program, show this video some love, show the channel some love so more people can benefit. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.